My mission, which I did choose to accept, was to be here tonight on the red carpet for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. And yes, we are talking to Tom Cruise.
Listen to me. The world's coming after you.
Tom Cruise is back in action in the 7th installment of Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning Part 1 is his biggest feat yet, showing off incredible stunts throughout almost the entire film, including driving a motorbike off a cliff. The actor said his love of defying gravity and physicality came at an early age when he scored a spot on the wrestling team at Glen Ridge High School after moving to Essex County in his teens. What would Tom Cruise of 2023, global superstar, say to this kid in Glen Ridge, New Jersey, on the wrestling team? Clearly you started at a young age, throwing yourself into your passion. So tell me what you would say to this guy and what advice you'd give him.
You know what, I was a kid, like when I was 4 years old, I was, 3 years old, I'd climb out of the attic window and get on the top of the roof. So.
Always in trouble, I'm sure.
Yeah. It was lovely because my mother never stopped me, the family never stopped me, so it was encouraging. And I would create characters and try to entertain the family, and I would just say to this guy, just keep going. The dreams that I had then are these dreams now. I used to write my goals on the wall, and they were these goals that I'm living now, which is quite amazing. And it's just, and I always just worked hard and trying to be as competent and capable as possible in everything that I did.
Coming up with the stunt is only one of the technical challenges. The other is putting a camera in a place that you can see where Tom is doing it. Finding the right lens, the right platform, the right medium. Even 2 years ago, the cameras didn't exist that would allow us to do what we're trying to do today.
Tell me about the pressure to not kill Tom Cruise. Really, for our enjoyment.
Is in your question. Don't kill Tom Cruise. That's actually a note on the refrigerator. You walk past it every day. Do not kill Tom Cruise. The camera has to be in front of Tom and as close to him as possible.
Feels like you're going over the camera.
Yes.
It's very cool.
You see Ethan many times in the movie saying, "We'll figure it out." That's how we make these movies. We'll figure it out. If we stopped to make everything work together, we'd never actually make the movie. We would just be sitting there all the time, caught in a logic problem. So we just go. We throw Tom off the cliff, and then we figure out why he went off the cliff later.
It's been a long time, friend.
I was like, is this the movie with Tom Cruise? I was like, how do I bring my best game? Because I know Tom, that's his currency. Tom's currency is your best. Whatever your best is, that's what he wants to trade in, and he inspires that. So, yeah, you make sure, how do you prepare for working with a man who's done what he's done for 40 years straight?
Is it true you did not know that there were no stuntmen in this?
No, I did not know that. No, because listen. I know there were no stuntmen in Top Gun Maverick, but I learned that when I joined. I was like, okay, we're flying. Okay, cool. But I thought he can't do it for every one of his movies. But no, it was me, myself, and I doing all of the stunts.
People are chasing us.
Yes, they are. You hear Bond girls, right? But now there's Mission Impossible girls, and they kick butt. Yeah. Tell me about that feeling and being a Mission Impossible girl now.
Well, they don't belong to Ethan Hunt. They come in with their own agency and agendas and nuances and contradictions and qualities of character. And I think you have... My goal was to come in and not make her one thing. That she was self-assured and yet full of self-doubt. And then having, moments of emotional vulnerability.
You need to pick a side.
This movie is very much about choice, right? Going left or right. Who is that for you? Who changed your life that you're standing here?
No, many people. Many people have, and I've, been fortunate. I've met many extraordinary people in many walks of life. I wanted to travel the world as a kid, and I wanted to make movies, and I wanted to understand and live in different cultures, and I've always been very curious person, and experience the world, and not just read about it, but really go in there and see it for myself. And these films like Mission Impossible have afforded me that ability, and to be able to celebrate the things that I admire in their country and their culture. So it's wonderful.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.